for this ministry, we did not get paid. And we were expected to move from where we lived 8 hours away in Texas to the headquarters, everything out of our own dime, and not get paid. I mean, Daisy and I was getting skinny, but not for good reason. You know, I wasn't exercising and stuff. I just wasn't eating. And I had, what do you call it? Spaghetti. We'd eat spaghetti. Almost every meal. Ramen, spaghetti. You know? And she gets, she gets really upset. She's like, no, God, like, we're here serving you, and we shouldn't be starving, and we should have more than $20, because that's what we were down to. We were down to $20. We should have, this isn't you. You provide, right? And she gets up one morning, and I'm praying in tongues. I'm talking to God about the whole situation, because I'm like, it's better off I just go back to South Texas. I know I can keep running, because I had already closed down the internet business. I can start it back up. And, oh, wow, I'll be fine. But I was devoting 100% of my time just to ministry, right? So we wake up one morning, and this is really cool, because it's when the first time I heard, first time I interpreted tongues. So interpretation of tongues, people think, well, you just hear it in your mind, and you just speak out whatever is being said. No, no, no. I heard Daisy in English. She was praying in tongues. I heard her in English. She goes, well, God, put it on somebody's heart to bless us today. And she walked out of the room. And I'm sitting there, still waking up, and I'm like, amen. I agree. I agree. That day, we had some stranger give us $100. Somebody who doesn't even know us said, oh, that couple, God said to give this to them. Give us $100. Somebody else gave us $200. Somebody else gave us $300. And that day, they decided they were going to start paying us. So they wrote us a check. And I was just like, what? And so I go back to Daisy. It's like, oh my gosh, it's when you said, put on somebody's heart to bless us. And she's like, I never said that. Oh, yeah, you did. You said it this morning. She says, I didn't say that. I was praying in tongues. No, no, no. You were standing, because she remembers by, like, where she's at and everything. Women work with pictures more than guys do, what I'm talking about? She's like, no. I was like, no, you were standing right at the kitchen table, in the kitchen, and you said this. And then you turned around, you walked away, you went to them. She said, Anthony, I was praying in tongues the whole time. I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, well, it worked. Your prayer worked. This is definitely a prayer of faith. And since then, just kind of going off topic a little bit, when people pray in tongues at different times, I hear them in English. And sometimes it's an awesome blessing because I can hear exactly what they're praying. And other times, it's almost a curse. Understand what I'm saying? It's because some people, when they get baptized in tongues, they only have one syllable, right? And they're just like, and what I hear is Jesus, 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 Jesus. I'm like, please learn the rest of the language. Because you're trying to focus on something somebody else is saying, and this person's over here going, Jesus, 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 Jesus. And I'm like, okay. Okay, God, whatever you're teaching me here. But anyways, so you begin to see that God is provider. He's the source. He is your source. So if you start a business, understand He is your source. It's not your business. If you work for somebody, your job is not your source. Why do I say that? Because when we first started, well, even after, we've been working for the ministry for a long time that we were working with, our bills didn't add up. Same thing. Daisy comes to me. She's like, have you calculated our bills? No. There's money in the bank. Right? And she's like, no, no, no. Go back and calculate our bills. Okay. Let's go back. Start looking at our rent. Right? Start looking at electricity, internet, all these different things, trash, water. And so it came out to a nice round number, close to $2,000 a month. No, more than that? Sorry. It's more than that. And I was trying to be conservative. And so it's a lot of expenses a month, right? Yeah, because I forgot about the cell phones and everything else. Yeah. Food, insurance, gas. Yeah. So it was a lot more. You're right. I was wrong. Again. Sometimes you have to tell them that, you know. And so I calculate, but we were only getting like $1,200 a month. But we always had money in our account. And we paid all our bills on time. So it made no sense at all. You know? Can you see me? Is it pitch black? I just went invisible, guys, on camera. Oh, never mind. They found me. So, like, it's just really interesting because, what was I talking about? I just went blank again.
What they were paying us.
Oh, yeah, what they were paying us didn't actually add up to paying all our bills. It wouldn't cover it. But God is faithful because we understood the ministry wasn't our source of income. God is our source of income. And so we always had way more than enough. He didn't just meet the need, he did abundantly above all we could ask from him. He multiplied everything. So it was pretty cool. Any questions? Any thoughts? Huh? Good? Yeah? Well, I've kept you here long enough. I probably need to let you stretch and move around. All right? So we'll go ahead and stop now, especially because okay? Yeah, all right. We'll go ahead and take a break. Thank you. Thank you for listening to me.